Hello, my friends. Dan the man with the master plan. And my oh my, how the seasons fly by. Seems like just yesterday you and I were just chilling. Hot sunny days, making juice, no shirt. Of course, I still didn't wear a shirt on my hike up this morning on the mountain because I'm so hot. Because I brought the nuts back in for the warmth of the wintertime, out camping and stuff like that. So soaked up some sunflower seeds last night and had those for dinner, and those are in the bloodstream today, keeping me real nice and warm as I trot up the side of the mountain. Um, Obviously, it's snowing. I don't know if there's nothing really coming down. No, a little bit coming down right now, not too much. Um, but this is a video to talk about, taking responsibility for your health and how you can do that. It's going to be a motivational video, so let's get pumped up. How does that sound? I'm Dan the man with the master plan. I'm a raw foodist. If you want to call me that. For now, I don't have any dogma that I live by, but in my search for health, I've aligned myself with the field of the highest health possible, and I ended up becoming a raw foodist because of that intention. So that might not be true for everyone because everyone has different conditions, but I think that there's some commonalities within the human protoplasm and cell functionability which would draw one who is in the search for radiant health to consume at least a very high volume of unaltered raw foods with a base of fruits and vegetables and their juices, salads, smoothies, and things like that. So nobody's really going to get you healthy. Only you can. And so really what I want to encourage you to do is dream a big dream. Dream the vision of health. Dream the vision of beauty. Dream of the day when your potential arises. And allow that day to be today. Allow your potential to arise in this moment due to the conditions that you're surrounded in. And just cultivate more joy towards life. And I think that'll help you to eat better, Sometimes we eat a lot to suppress emotions or to get through hard times, and very few actually in this lifetime do get to transcend the control of the food and the eatingness. So the path to health, for me, is illumination and the allowing of the total high self to come out and manifest itself, which you'll find out isn't some narcissistic God that needs Prozac. You know what I mean? I think we'll find that it's an all-loving, unconditional field of pure power, and I don't know anybody who's insane enough to not want to line up with that. The ego doesn't want to line up with that because it doesn't want to let go of its narcissism of control. It wants to be the sovereign lord of the universe. The conditioned ego wants to be right. I see people suffering to no end because they can't get a context on the ego. And if the ego is going to bring you to hell, then what good is it for? It's good for this world to have like a reference points, to sort of have a personality so that you can make money and have a little, hi, I'm Dan, I'm the life regenerator, I make juices, I want to help you get healthy. That's the kind of that's the little puppet, but the inner essence is what Dan would hope to come through, so that everyone that hears this is going to hear a different message. You're going to hear it differently through your own filters. But hopefully what happens is like a transition of power that's been passed on to me through great teachers, Jesus, Buddha, Krishna. Yes, I put all them into the same place. I know that a lot of the teachings that people have had in America say that Buddha's from Satan and all this crap, but you become more sophisticated. You see that an avatar is an avatar, baby, and the truth is the truth. Nobody has what they want to do with religions a lot of times, package up the truth and sell it to you in a nice little program, but I don't do that. So if I offend anybody out there, I'm sorry, but maybe you want to see if you can look through that a little bit more in yourself, because I don't buy into any programs of religiosity. Even the raw food thing is only is only a small section of the person that I am. It's only a small tool that I use. It's probably one of the areas where I'm most sophisticated in as a conditioned programming, but it allows me to give the essence of the other teachings, which is the unconditional love, the forgiveness, the continual searching for higher truths, the releasing of obstructive type, welfare type emotions of greed, hatred, anger, fear that plague us all due to the nature of the conditioning of the family, the society, the media, the religions, and things like that. I think eventually I'm getting pretty deep and I'm being pretty honest here with who I am, so I'm not as sensitive as I used to be because I just got to say the truth the way I see it. But I think as we evolve on this planet, if you don't want to get your ass zapped by the power of love, you might have to leave a lot of the religious type dogma behind. Now I realize that religion keeps a lot of people from slipping back into the hood and becoming crackheads, you know what I'm saying? So I can dig it. If you have a religious group and you be singing and clapping and everything like that to give you that field of energy where you have camaraderie, where the brothers will be like, hey man, I love you, I hope you don't go back to that crack, and that keeps you on track. Whatever religion that is, that's cool, but as soon as you start going out and telling everybody, hey, you're going to hell because you don't believe what I believe, you got to check yourself before you wreck yourself and make a fool out of yourself, you know? That's why I don't try to come off too hard with the meat. Like, I don't really, you know, for me, I do not eat meat. It doesn't make any damn sense to my perception. But I don't really, I'm not going to say if you eat meat, it's going to kill you. You know, I try not to come off like that, so I try not to be too religious about anything like that. So you don't want to wreck yourself, so you got to check yourself, and you got to be humble too. And I always come from a place of, hey, I'm Dan the man with the master plan. I'm sitting on the side of a mountain. It's snowing on my head. There's snow all around. I'm breathing the fresh air. I'm having a good time, and I'm wrapping up on the microphone so we can get into the zone. I'm tripping my own thing, you know what I'm saying? That's me. This is me right here. This is what I like to do. And if you can dig it, you can dig it. And if you're getting offended, you got to check yourself inside. Now, why would you let something some dumb punk knows? If you know the truth, then why would you let something that I say offend? You know what I'm saying? So you got to check deep inside, because I'll tell you the truth. People do not offend me. You are going to have one hell of a hard time offending me, because I'm just like, okay, that's cool, you know, that's your thing. I got my perceptions, and I kind of have my own little thing that I go by from what I've seen, the books I've read, the teachers I've had, and I try to line up with the highest fields that I can of energy and consciousness so that those fields guide me, you know? I don't do nothing. I let those fields of energy guide me to higher levels of truth, you know? I want to encourage you to do the same. Get out into nature, relax, live your own truth, because then you'll feel like me, solid. I feel solid right now in who I am and what I believe in, you know? And I'm not going to let no dogma or fear drag me down anymore, because I've already had enough of that. I love my mom. You know, she's got her religion. My father and my stepmother, who I love very much, they have their religion. I love them all for giving me, you know, for keeping me looking for more of God. You know what I'm saying? But then I came up and up and up with the spiritual teachings, now to where all I see is one infinite field of infinite light. And there's no reference point. So all these words only mean so much. I can't tell you about the dreams and the visions that I have, but I'll put the dreams and visions into the words because I am an orator in a certain sense. But I want to transmit the energy of the solidness that I have right now. I want you to get healthy. I want you to take care of yourself, and I want you to put a fire underneath you, inside of you, and burn for health. And don't let nothing get in your way. Can you dig it? I know you can. Dan the man with the master plan. Rapping. Peace. Peace, 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 peace.